Willie D. Live.
Do you get any type of like angst or hate from traditional investors?
Oh yeah, because so let me say something right quick too. I agree with you on like we put ourselves in position we put ourselves in position for them to give us the 99 years, right? Like we put ourselves in that, and I think one of it is because they put us in the environment that is conducive to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because we don't understand the gravitational pull that it takes to get out of that environment is oftentimes too much. You know, which is why even in New Orleans, if it wouldn't have been for like Katrina, a lot of people would have never left New Orleans. Because what it takes to leave is a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's the gravitational pull to go against what you've been taught, your normal. So like even in that area, and I'm gonna answer that, but I remember being in prison. One of the things that really stood out to me when I was talking to the guy, and I always talk about this, he showed me this picture. Now this 1999, he was in Iceland. First of all, I had never heard of that before. I'm 16. And he was sitting in a lake that had steam coming from it with mountains in the back. So I've come to find out that that's called a blue lagoon. But in my mind, this how entrapped I was by my environment. I didn't think it was humanly possible for you to be around mountains and be in a warm lake at the same time. Like, that blew my mind. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm from the hood. Like that, how can that be possible that exists? So him showing me that kind of like stretched my mind of some of the possibilities. But moving forward, 100% traditional people on Wall Street or traditional investors, 100% they don't agree with what I'm saying. They don't like it. Because what happens is anytime you are awakening a people, you are also taking away the strength that the overseer has, right? So not only we are enslaved economically and like mentally we enslaved, right? And there's always this thing that I like. It's a picture. If you look at it, they take a horse, and the horse been chained up for so long. So when they take been encaged for so long, they put the leash then tied to a chair, and the horse will stay there. And it's because the horse is so accustomed to being on that where he don't move. And that's kind of how we be. Like, we so accustomed to working this long. We so accustomed to retiring at such a... We so accustomed to going in and out of jobs. But that gives them security. Like, I even say, like, with banks, like, the bank is not the best place to have your money, but we know it ain't the best place to have your money, but we've been taught that's the safest place to have our money, and we don't know where else to put the money. Just like people going to jobs with the 401k. That ain't the best place to do nothing, have your money. But because we don't feel like we adequate to manage our own money, we don't feel like we adequate to be responsible for our own finances, we think, the job is the best place for us. They gonna look out for me. No, they ain't. So when you talk about me telling people, man, you can invest better than your 401k, they gonna defend that. No, I match that. They match me. Well, go look at the 11 to 17 sets of fees they got in there. Right? Go ask the person who retired at 65 from the 401k and the money they thought they had is 1/3 less. Go ask that person that. But now it's too late. What they gonna do now? And there's nothing against it, but now they working part-time jobs. So people from traditional banking are gonna always have something against the person who is telling the people other than what they're saying because they're taught to sell us a product.